Hello everyone and welcome to day 3 of our week of wellness. For the past 2 days we've done pretty asana focused practices, and as you can see right now I'm not sitting on a yoga mat, so we're not going to move today, we're going to be meditating. After today we still have 4 days to go, and on the 7th day I'll be launching, like I've told you, my yoga and wellness platform called Ola Yoga Collective. So I'm just kind of showing you through these 7 days different kinds of practices that I integrate into that platform that are slightly different from what I do here on YouTube. But today's meditation is going to be on compassion, how we can cultivate more compassion towards ourselves, but also people around us, just generally the world around us, and kind of cultivate a deeper sense of communion with ourselves and everything around us. So you can come and sit cross-legged on whatever surface you like. It could be on your yoga mat, it could be seated somewhere, it could also be on a chair if you want to plant your feet on the mat, or on the floor, sorry, that's fine. And then we're going to find a good posture here to start with. Lengthening through the spine, you can roll the shoulders back and down and just kind of relax into this seat, finding as comfortable of a seat as is possible. You can rest your hands on your lap or on your knees. And maybe gently close the eyes, starting to tune inwards and turn inwards. Just checking with yourself, with your physical body, and also with your mind and your emotions to see, just acknowledge how you're feeling right now and what's moving through you. Maybe noticing the breath gently move in and out through the nose. And allow it to soften you a little bit more into this seat, into this space. And see if you can bring your mind into this space as well. It might be easier to stay present in this space through your mind if you focus on your breath, noticing the subtle movements that the inhales and the exhales create. And allow that to bring you back into the present moment. And as you sit here in stillness, can you start to notice your own body, your own thoughts, your own identity, yourself? Noticing how much you work for the things that you want to achieve and how hard you try day in, day out. Cultivating a sense of compassion for your body that does so much, that moves you around, that allows you to move from place to place and to create movement that feels good in the body, that allows you to live here on this earth. And then start to cultivate compassion towards yourself, the things you work for, the things you dream of. They're all valid. The things you're striving for in life, the good life you want to create, it's all valid. None of it is too much. And allow yourself to acknowledge how it feels to just quietly tell yourself that you are good enough. To cultivate that sense of compassion towards yourself. Your dreams are valid. You are allowed to dream big. You are allowed to bring your dreams into fruition and manifest them into this life. Maybe notice yourself relax a little bit deeper into your seat. And then see if you can start to expand that same sense of compassion, the same sense of loving kindness to the people around you. It could be people who are the closest to you, who you maybe sometimes also have trouble understanding or bicker or fight with even. Can you extend that same feeling of compassion to them? And just noticing how that feels in your body. Where do you feel that compassion in your body? Maybe it's a heart center, maybe it's the gut or the belly, or maybe it's a full body feeling. Just notice. And then can you start to extend that same compassion towards people far away from you, people you might not even know. It could be complete strangers. Can you extend that compassion to that stranger that you might cross paths with on the street? Or imagine someone in a faraway land that you might not even have ever met. Maybe you know that something is happening on the other side of the world. Maybe you know some people going through a tough time and you want to extend that compassion towards them. Feeling the oneness between all of us humans, all of us beings on this planet. And finally, we're going to extend this feeling of compassion, this loving kindness towards the natural world, all the other beings here with us, whether it be plants or animals or fungi, all of the beings that support us, that we share this big ecosystem with. Can you feel a sense of compassion towards them as well? And cultivating this kindness, this feeling of love towards all beings. Wishing for all beings to live a peaceful life, free of suffering, free of exploitation, in peace. Can you cultivate even deeper that feeling of compassion, of kindness, of oneness with all those beings around you? And feeling that union, the oneness. And it's in this feeling of union, the feeling of compassion towards all beings around us, that true peace really lies in. And we can quite easily create that feeling and extend it outside of us here in our meditation practice. But often the hard part is extending that outside into the sort of real world, into our actions, into our day-to-day. Maybe through this meditation, through this practice, you can take a little bit of this feeling of compassion and extend it outside of you through your actions today. When you feel ready, you can gently bring your hands to your heart center, starting to bring your awareness back into the space around you, starting to bring yourself back into this space, maybe softly opening the eyes. And when you're ready, you can gently bow your head towards your hands. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me for today's meditation practice. I'll be here again tomorrow, like I said, and I really hope you join me for the 4th day of this week of Wellness Challenge. Thanks so much. Have a lovely day.